Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1992 movie Dead Alive. So this movie is also known as Braindead. It's a horror comedy that's directed by Peter Jackson way before he did Lord of the Rings. This is one of his very first movies, and in this movie Lionel Cosgrove is going with his mother to the zoo, and she gets bit by a Samaritan rat monkey and is transformed into a zombie and begins killing and transforming the entire town they live in. And Lionel is trying to find a way to get everything under control and stop the zombies and his mother. This movie is insane. It is a lot of fun. It's both a comedy and a horror movie. There's some pretty creepy stuff with some of the zombies and stuff, but it's also really hilarious. And like, this has some of the weirdest practical effects. Some of it looks really good. Some of it is really outdated with some of the visual effects in here. Like I think the rat monkey looks really dated and stuff, but it's used with claymation, I think, and stuff, so it looks really outdated and stuff, but it's still a lot of fun, and there's a lot of great practical effects, though, and gore, and there's tons of gore in this movie. It's been known to be like one of the goriest movies ever. I know a lot of people have said that it's like the goriest movie of all time. I don't know that it's that gory. I'm sure there's been movies that have came out since then that have been way more gory than this one, but this one is pretty brutal and stuff in the goriness, and it kind of reminds me somewhat of the Evil Dead, the way that the humor is written in here and stuff, but it's not exactly like Evil Dead either. It kind of mixes that humor that you get with Evil Dead with the style of Return of the Living Dead. It kind of reminds me of a combination of those two movies for some reason, which is great because I love both of those movies and everything. This is a really fun zombie movie. I always forget how good it is, though. Every time I watch it, it's always just a lot of fun to watch. It has, like I said, some of the practical effects don't hold up very well. That mainly, like at the end of it, when the mom is turned into this monster rat monkey type human type person with the dangling boobs and stuff like that. It just doesn't age very well. It doesn't look very good and everything. It's really cheesy, but at the same time I love it because I love cheesiness. But I can totally get why it could throw some people off and everything as far as the visuals go, but what it makes up for with that is the humor and the story, and it's really entertaining, and the lead character is really likable and stuff. I think that Lionel is a really likable character, and it's a fun movie. I think Peter Jackson did a pretty good job with this one. I know this isn't his very first movie, but it was one of his first ones and everything. I think he did a great job with this movie. I'd love for him to go back to doing more horror movies and stuff. I'd love to see him return to the horror genre someday, because he did a good job with this movie. And I know he's done other movies in his early career that I haven't seen yet. I'm hoping eventually I can go through Peter Jackson's stuff, because he's one of those directors I've loved everything I've seen, which I've seen almost everything he's done. And this is a really great one, and everything. So I'd say I'd give Dead Alive or Braindead, whichever one you want to call it, a 8 out of 10. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.